Hey everybody, welcome back to my Eurovision React Review channel. So I think barely 24 hours, my video on Junior Eurovision 2024 has been up on my YouTube channel, and I said I had no idea who the favourites were. Evidently I don't. Okay, have you seen that video? Just to let you know, just to remind you, it was my personal tastes. And I did do a disclaimer saying, look, it's Junior Eurovision. It's for kids, you know, adults can be observers. But it was just nice just to check in and see what was there, because Junior Eurovision songs have made it onto my playlist in the past. So it was interesting to check it out. But evidently my top 5 doesn't even resemble the songs that people are talking about, i.e. Spain, Armenia, Ukraine, Portugal, I've been now informed, is a huge favourite. She wrote the song. All of these things I had no idea. But nonetheless, it seems I did see on YouTube that Junior Eurovision has now released snippets of what it looks like on stage. Chico Toxico, good friend, I've seen that he has done something on his channel for it. And I thought, whilst I'm in the Junior Eurovision zone, fresh off reviewing them yesterday, reacting, deciding if I like them or not. I thought, let's give that a whirl, see what these are looking like on stage. So let's do that. Okay.
Hi, I'm Simone Grande.
So this is the song that I have openly said, production-wise, catchy as. And the only reason why I didn't put it in my top 5 is because I thought, as a adult, potentially the lyrics would, potentially mean that's not appropriate. But the production of this song is catchy as. So they're the Pigiama party. So we've got the bed on stage, so tapping into the theme of the song. This chorus, I think we're about to hit the chorus, aren't we? He's holding his own there vocally. I mean, they have literal interpretation of the song on stage, right? Pillows on the stage. Like I said, I kind of like this one. And he's doing a bit of choreo. Estonia. The most mature sounding song. From my comments, there seems to be quite a bit of love for this song. She has a nice tone to her voice. In her music video, from memory, I'm pretty sure her backing dancers, or the ones they hone in, look more mature, but she's brought younger looking dancers. They've got no gimmicks on stage. It's a lot more bare than Italy. Okay. Okay. Albania. What are we supposed to be saying at this moment in time? So Junior Eurovision, jury and televote predominantly being young people. Thinking about the past winners of Eurovision, because people are talking about that as a winner, there is normally more visuals on stage, both in regards to props and colours. So, interesting. It's quite bare, right? I like the song. Yes, you are. I'm curious to see how you're going to present this. Now I'm hearing the production live. It's very mature. It's 2 years in a row now Albania's sent a more mature sounding song. Come to think of it, the last 2 years, Albania has literally just had a female standing on stage, delivering the song with not much going on around them. Okay, again, quite bare, But then I've come to get used to that in regards to Albania. It's a very mature sounding song. That's why I like it. Right, one of the favourites, apparently. So they've decided to fill the stage. So last year they had a dragon head, right? Look, Armenia are very, very... Well, they know what they're doing when it comes to staging at Junior Eurovision. Their record supports that. And people like the song, apparently. Lighting also complements the stage. I mean, that is the best stage so far, let's be honest. This is my favourite. Trying to pick up on her accent then. Oh, they are going to have a dance break. Good for you, Maria. I do want to hear you sing it live as well, though. Good morning, bro. This chorus. Okay, yeah. I'm not sure. I think I would have preferred that dance break to go straight to the chorus. I don't remember listening to that production and it sounding like that. That kind of like getting rid of the production with nothing, then the chorus doesn't really add anything. And I can't remember whether the studio version sounded like that. I haven't been able to listen to them today, so I've just literally listened to them all once. I'm going to give that one the benefit of the doubt. Still my favourite on studio version alone. One of my faves.
I represent France as a Junior Eurovision Song Contest 2024 with my song.
Again, France seems to know what they're doing when it comes to staging. Okay, I don't think they picked the best part of that song to showcase that song in that clip. I remember liking that song much more. Okay, so lighting seems to complement what's happening on stage. Last year they had the piano. They've, in the past, brought props on stage. Don't need it this year. Well, they got the dance with the drums, I guess. Okay, all right. So the colours is all I can really say about that. But I was more like waiting for the song to go because I was like, why do I like this one again? Not sure they picked the best part of that song. But that one is in my top 5. As is this one. North Macedonia. Last year, one of the strongest songs. And I just felt that it was just let down slightly just by having quite simple staging. So I actually quite like this song. So I'm hoping for elevation in staging compared to last year. Okay. Colour schemes complementing each other, I like. Run, 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 like a marathon. Run, 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 run. I like the colour scheme, but like that part, run, 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 run. I don't know why, but when I was listening to all the songs, I did listen to a handful again, but there's some that I haven't listened to since yesterday. And there's part that, you're going to think it's crazy, that reminds me almost like the Lion King. So I don't know, I kind of thought I thought they would tap into that, even though I've made that connection, evidently other people haven't. I didn't expect that staging. And I get it in the sense of it costs money to send dancers. That's like, what, more plane tickets, more hotel rooms. I felt that song needed more people on stage. It's borderline anthemic, right? So more volume on stage would have been good with more people. And I don't know if I would have picked that colour scheme with that song. But I liked the colour scheme. Okay, so that's both France and North Macedonia, whereby the staging... I mean, let's be honest, Armenia's staging, very, very good. And I think from what I saw from Cyprus, I think that staging is going to be quite good as well. Okay, one of my top 5.
And I'm 11 years old.
So yeah. You can always guarantee Poland's going to bring some backing dancers. They managed to bring backing dancers in pretty much every song. But it's cute and it works. Like, I think, you know, as I said in regards to North Macedonia, more people would have definitely elevated that staging. But, you know, this is a slow song, like the colour scheme, lights, background, what he's wearing, what they're wearing kind of comes together for the feel of the song. I think that was my critique with North Macedonia. Like, I wasn't sure whether the staging matched what I thought the feel of the song felt to me. Yeah, this is good. Play. Ha.
Hello, my name is Andria. I'm from Georgia. My song name is...
It's interesting, I was reading a lot of the comments on my video that I put onto YouTube, and I just kind of assumed, based on the sound of this one, that this was one of the favourites. This was my honorary 6th place. I wasn't sure between this one and Poland. And I was quite surprised reading the comments that not really anyone was talking about Georgia. But then I guess it is dark, and as a result could cross over into a mature sound. And yeah, look at Albania last year. Unfortunately, whilst I loved that song, didn't seem to get rewarded at Junior Eurovision. So let's see how, it's going to be interesting to see how this one does. I'm wondering if we see the full clip of that one, whether it will make a bit more sense why there is that solo dancer. But I did see obviously the pictures there briefly at the end. Okay, interesting choice. Like I said, this one is a bit of a wild card in regards to this Saturday. I've been saying Sunday. I said Sunday so many times in that video. People reminded me it has moved to Saturday. Historically, it was on Sunday, but you're right. It is on Saturday. I'm intrigued to see how that one's going to do, how that one's going to do with children. One of the favourites, which I kind of assumed when I did when I reacted to it, I was like, I think this is going to do well. It's just the songs that I listen to, I had to think about what my favourite is. I'm an adult, so as a result, to what extent is my opinion valid and worth listening to? I accept that. But yeah, this evidently is one of the favourites. I kind of get that from the sound that it's giving. Okay. Playing around with camera shots there. Yeah, I said watching the music video as well, I appreciated her attitude and sass, and she's brought that on the stage live. But I get that it's one of the favourites. I don't disagree with that. Yeah, it's just obviously as a package this year, it's not a song that I would listen to. But like I said, I'm an adult. But the staging looked good. Staging looked creative. Staging looked thought through. Evidently, minds have come together to put that on stage, where I would say for a lot of the others, yeah, it's not as evident. So I want to know whether he's brought a choir with him. It is cool. Yes, you are. Ha! So that's really interesting because it starts off with the same colour scheme as North Macedonia, but it goes into these more tropical colours, which I think would complement North Macedonia's staging. This looks good. This is the first staging, which I can safely say elevates the song. This is some good staging. Oh, Netherlands. Thought we were over. Okay, definitely looks like it's got a bit more money behind it than some of the others. Compliments the song. I haven't really got much to say on that one. Yeah, it looks like it has some money behind it. That's all I can say. Right, these outfits way better than the music video. Is this the running order? Because this is a perfect example to highlight my very basic comment about Netherlands in regards to that looked like it had money behind it. This one, not so much. But it's effective. It's effective. Yeah, it's interesting in the comments on that video that I posted on my channel. There is some love for this song. I just... it's the one note in the production that kind of kept me from fully embracing it. But yeah, what they're wearing is way better than the music video. And Ukraine. I don't know why I've forgotten these. So this dude sings and dances, which you've got to give full credit for. I assumed they would just take the same concept from the national final, which it looks like they've done. Which makes sense. So this is one of the favourites, right? I now know. So he's doing the most intense choreography while singing, right? And from what I gathered in the national final, if that video from the national final is him live, it sounds like it's live, he can definitely pull it off. But it's a challenge. It's a challenge for anyone, but a challenge for a young person singing in front of 30 million people. And it's interesting to know that he's one of the favourites. From one favourite to another. Portugal.
Hi, I'm Victor. That translates.
Look, I didn't know she wrote this song when I listened to it first time yesterday. Had I known that, I would have given it more respect. I gave it respect. I thought I was quite complimentary.
Kisses, man.
Oh, they're not utilising the piano whatsoever. Replacing it with the wind machine. I generally thought they would have a piano. Okay. Ireland. Yeah, it's good. Smoke machine, smoke machine, smoke machine, wind machine. Sometimes that's all you need. It's a ballad, delivering with a good vocal. Yeah. Simple, but has worked effectively in the past. Well, she definitely hit that note. Huh. Yeah, that is a catchy song. I think I listened to that one second yesterday, and I did like it, but then as I went through it, kind of just, fell back slightly for me. She can evidently sing. She must be one of the older ones of this crew, right? Staging looked fine. Looked appropriate for Junior Eurovision. The dancing, I like that kind of choreo there. Assuming there's going to be more of that over the 3 minutes. Yeah, looked good. Looked good. Okay, we could have our second winner of staging elevating a song. And he's singing this well, right? Aww. Aww. Right, kudos to Malta, because that staging massively elevates that song. Massively elevates that song. Malta and Germany, for me, in my estimations, has massively elevated based on that staging. Okay, what can we surmise from that? So, Spain's got good staging. Armenia's got good staging. Portugal's is simple, but safe. And has worked in the past. It doesn't need to overdo it. What's the fourth one? Ukraine. I think that one's going to be one where we're going to have to see it on the day, because I think it's definitely a challenge to be able to deliver. He's got the most, I would say, active choreography. So if he's able to kind of hit those notes right at the end with that choreography live in front of 30 million people, then he deserves to do well. And that staging is just taken from the national final, which looked effective anyway. Yeah, I think, as we know from Junior Eurovision and Adult Eurovision, there are different budgets set for each country, and sometimes that really does play out in regards to what you see on stage. So some countries, it is what it is, but then it's the budgets that they have. There are some stagings, like with North Macedonia, where I wasn't necessarily expecting that. I was expecting something completely different. And I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see how things go down on Saturday, and I'm more intrigued the fact that the favourites aren't mine. So I think Cyprus and France, which are in my top 5, I think I've seen floated around here, there, and not everywhere, but somewhere in the comments of my video. So yeah. Right, there we go. It looks like visually that's what we're going to be getting on Saturday. So let's see how these talented kids do over the 3 minutes that they've got to shine on stage on Saturday. So the voting opens beforehand though, right? I'm used to that. And you can get 3 votes from memory. I don't think that's changed. So I need to just kind of tap into when voting starts. I don't think I've ever voted in Junior Eurovision though. So just out of curiosity, I wonder when it starts. So let's leave it there. So if you are still here and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do click the notification button to be informed if and when I post videos. And yeah, until next time, stay safe.